All right, we're back again. As we just lost, um, we are the number one player in the world, right? Currently, um, we this season we won 3 out of the 4 slams on expert mode. Let's be clear, that was on expert. I changed the difficulty to legend, which is the hardest difficulty in the game at the U.S. Open. We made it all the way to the final, and we lost to Belinda Bencic, who was the number 2 player in the world at this time. I am thinking of playing on because we played TopSpin mode, which is best out of three games. 3 games each set, or however they say it. But I'm thinking about playing real sets to give me more of a chance, possibly to win. I know the matches will be longer, but that's what I was thinking, possibly of doing. Um, so I wanted to test that out in this tournament here because they have a TS 1000 here. So I was gonna say, let me see what this is about, whatever. Because I don't think we're gonna go to the year-end championships. I'm not sure that we're going to make it. Um, just because it's just too close to Australia, and I didn't win all 4. I wanted to win all 4 plus the year-end championships to almost be like kind of like what Steffi Graf did with the Olympics type of a thing. Because I don't know if Steffi Graf won. I don't know if they had year-end championships when she was doing that. So who knows? Or maybe she just didn't win it. Okay, so let's see. I just want to see how my stamina is affected. So first of all, the traveling to South Asia already dropped my stamina so much. Who's in this draw? Coco Golf is in here. Radicano is in here. Campbell, Casey Campbell on the right side is in here. Badosa's in here. Belinda is the one who just won whatever, so she's in here. So that's kind of cool. Hopefully, we can both do something. Garcia, Fernandez. So a lot of the big names are in here. So let's just see. Let's just see what we can do.
It's a beautiful day, and the crowd is ready to enjoy great action on the court. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first round of the Krumtep Cup, being played here at Angels Arena.
I'll tell you one thing, it's not the easiest thing to commentate and to play at the same time because you're trying to whatever. But let's just get things underway.
Campbell to serve. Play.
Wow, clip the net there. Campbell able to get to it, but just wasn't enough to put it away.
15 all. Thirty 15. Forty 15.
All right, Campbell able to hold serve in the opening game. Had an extended rally early on. Was it the very first or second point? Now let's see what she can do. Amazing defense from Campbell, however, just not enough. She still was able to answer with a nice angle. Reminder that Campbell is the current #1 in the world. just lost at the finals last month at the U.S. Open. She was going for all 4 slams in one calendar year and was unable. Wow.
40.
Wow. Wow.
Forty 15. Forty 30.
Mm.
Game. Tasking.
Wow.
1 game all.
Wow. Brilliant. To get herself onto the board.
15 love.
120 mile per hour. Whoa.
Left. First service.
I don't know why it does that. It's like you do your aiming correctly and it still goes so far to the, whatever. Wow, I was surprised that stayed in. I honestly thought that was gonna go out. Wow. 18 shot rally, longest rally of the match. Oh, with the response, she hit behind Campbell. Smart by Campbell. I thought she was gonna go back across, which she normally does, but she normally gets, the point would have been of the opponents. So she did change it up. And a hold from Campbell.
Campbell leads 2 games to 1.
All right, this is a crazy first round match. I'll tell you that.
Love 15.
To the net. Both New Balance girls. Out.
Love 30.
Wow. Okay. Can Campbell get 2 more points to break? And, well, I'm sorry, not to break, but 2 more points to go up for a break, I should say, for our first break of the match. Sorry, the formatting we're trying out a new format here on tennis.
15
6 games each set to see how our players fare stamina-wise. Campbell played the net beautifully. Beautifully. Wow. She's not a net court player. She's not a doubles player. Wow. Not enough. Campbell persevered through that. She persevered. Oh, Campbell with a nice little angle there.
Quiet, please.
Whoa, whoa,
30-15.
whoa. Wow, nice return. Nice return. Hopefully she can break back. You don't want to get too far behind here, especially not at the beginning of the match.
40-15.
That doesn't help. That really doesn't help. Ace. Third ace of the match for Campbell. And that serve is on. It is truly on. And our opponent, Campbell's opponent, does seem to be very fast. We don't know much about her like that just because she's not like top ranked player like that, but you know, we can't say anyone's not a threat. If you're the #1 player in the world, you have a bullseye on your back for sure. Wow.
15 love.
Campbell had, she rushed that for sure. Wow, on the run. On the run. That is always brilliant when I see shots like that. Oh. She was the beautiful sliced angle and came to the net to put that away. Oh my goodness. Some of the top players can learn from her. They really, really could. She's not afraid. Wow.
40-15.
The mix-up in her game is just brilliant. She has come prepared. She has come to play. In the old format, the first set would have been over. That let court clipping the net there, but she was unable, successful to put that away. She had all the open space, all the open court. successfully hold her serve. Campbell still leads 4 games to 2. Let's see, can she keep it up? Can she keep it up? Can she continue to hold serve? She hasn't. She has yet to been broken. I should say yet to be broken.
Left. 15 all.
Wow. 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 Very deep. Deep. Wow. That made all the difference that Campbell didn't switch sides like she normally would, and she was there for when she hit that angle. Otherwise, that point would have probably been over. But she made the right call that time, and it helped her.
Love 15.
Wow, Campbell with a nice response there. Hits that lob on the run. Hits that lob on the run. I don't think she saw it come in. Yeah, honestly, I think Campbell was honestly shocked to see her at the net because she hasn't done that type of style of play. Can Campbell break to win? Win the first set. She has 1 point away from winning the first set. 6 games to 2. Can Campbell do it? Or will Taz hold to get to 3 games? Campbell able to put it away and win this first set 6-2 against Tasnim. Brilliant tennis from the world #1, Campbell. Tasnim is not playing bad. It's just like not enough. You know what I mean? She's not playing technically bad, but she does need to come up with that first serve win percentage at 43%, whereas Campbell's 74%. The second serve win percentage doesn't really matter as much for Taz because you might say, well, she has 100%, but remember, She gets 95% of her serves are first serves. So that's only 5% that is coming at a second serve. So that little 5% she's winning. That's why it's not a great difference like that. And the unforced errors from Tasneem, uh, 7, you know, that will do something for you. And she's 1-on-1 at the net, but so is Campbell. Um, Now, Tasnim, I would say, is probably more confident at the net because you don't really see Athena ever really going to the net. She just doesn't. Okay.
Second set. 15 love.
The way to start the second set with an ace. She says, "Look, I'm still on fire. I'm still here."
15 all.
Like Athena was creeping up to the net, just wasn't able to put that away or really do anything with it, honestly.
30,
Athena was
15.
waiting for that to come back. You could tell she was waiting for that to come back. She got to that net.
40, 15.
Oh, wow. Such a, you know, not expecting Campbell to miss a shot like that. But it happens. Wow. Tasneem coming up with a nice angle. Campbell just not quite fast enough to get there. Wow. Both players hitting the net.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Interesting. It was a get back.
Game. Campbell. Campbell leads one game
Campbell
to
with
love.
the
Second
hold.
set.
Not an easy hold like the first game of the first set. Not the easiest hold, but a hold nonetheless.
Love, 15. Love, 30. Oh! 15, 30.
Oh,
30
hits
all.
right behind Campbell. Nice, nice. She has to do good. She has to try to stay in this. She has to come out with a game. Campbell was there, but not able to control that. The power was just too much.
Deuce.
Uh-oh. I think that was a smart tactic by Tasnim. I really do, because they could have kind of went either way. I would have kept doing it. I would keep doing it.
Advantage, Campbell.
Now, will Tasnim be able to save this break point? Oh,
Campbell.
wow.
Campbell leads 2 games
Wow.
to loss.
This is not what you want for the second set when you lost the first set the way you did. It's not what you need. Not for your confidence. I'll tell you that. Hopefully, maybe Campbell will get broken. That's all we can hope for right at this point, right? You don't want to fall 3 games behind. Campbell has to know these girls want to take you out of here. They want to be the one to take you out. To say I took out the world number 1. All right, Tasneem. Just take your time. Do what you gotta do now. Oh, goodness. She's in a bad predicament right here. Very bad spot. Wow. Wow. Oh, okay. Tasneem saying, I am here. Campbell going for the ace unsuccessfully. Let's use I stand corrected. I stand corrected. 6th ace of the match. 6th ace of the match. She went for this. She's known as a daredevil of that serve. She will go for that same spot, that same angle, after she just missed it. Tasneem with the answer. Campbell with a response to deuce it back up.
Advantage
Wow.
for Campbell.
Okay, advantage for Campbell. Can Campbell put this away? Go up 3 games. Wow.
Deuce.
Wow. Tasneem with the response. Oh, Tasneem with the
Advantage for Tasneem.
advantage. Trying to get on this board. So she doesn't fall too far behind. Wow.
Deuce.
Campbell not with the ace, but enough to put on there to cause a mishit from Tasneem.
Advantage
Wow.
for Campbell.
Wow. She tried to go for that slice. Didn't work. Did not work.
Deuce.
Tasneem is putting on the ultimate defense. Say, listen, you're not going up 3 games all. Or 3 games love. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
Advantage for Campbell.
This is not good. This is not good for Tasneem. And Campbell played that smart. She looked like she needed more time. She lobbed that up instead of just going straight for a winner because maybe she just didn't feel like she could put it away. She probably felt like Tasneem would get there and get this point. So she elongated that point. Good on her part. That's why she's the world #1. Wow,
15
Tasneem able to put that away after the lob and getting back to it. Amazing, amazing match. The crazy thing is the scoreline
15
doesn't show what this match truly entails. It really doesn't. 40 winners to 24. 40 winners to 24.
Fifteen 30. All.
Campbell there this time at the right spot. Oh, oh no, this is terrible because if Campbell can hold serve again, Campbell's yet to be broken. So, I mean, could we just say 5 games? But you know, Never know what can happen in tennis. I don't think Tasneem has what it takes. I'd tell you, with a scoreline like this, though, it should allow Campbell to play more freely. Um, but hopefully she can just put this away quickly.
Love 30. 15-30.
Wow,
15-40.
Tasneem with amazing defense this game.
Game.
And she's
Tasneem.
able to
Campbell
break
leads 4
the
games
serve
to
of
1.
Campbell to finally get on the board. Not quite enough to make a dent, but she's on the board. At least you can say she won't be bageled.
Love.
I don't know. Maybe she got a new wind in her, Tasneem. The first ace of the match for Tasneem. Directly on that line. Wow.
Game. Tasneem.
Campbell
leads
unable
4
to do anything
games
with
to
that.
2.
One thing Campbell will do is change that direction. Another thing Campbell will do, I mean, she seems to be kind of be slightly, her serve is not quite on. Every time I mention this lady serve, it's just like she's ace or something. Campbell able to get that 5th game. Will she break to win this match, or will she have to serve it out? We'll find out.
Love 15.
Ah, Campbell didn't know which way to go. Great job there from Tasneem.
15.
Another ace from Tasneem, second one for her of the match. Again, in the same, that's the same way she hit that last ace she did. The same way. It was like partially off the line. Wow.
40. 15.
Wow. Help with the net there. Help from the net, but
Thank you, ladies and
Tasneem
gentlemen.
able to put it away and capitalize on the moment.
40. 30.
All right. Can we get a deuce? No, we cannot. Tasneem with the
Tasneem.
hold.
Campbell
This
leads
match has been
5
going on now for
games to 3.
37 minutes. 37 minutes.
15 love.
Yeah,
30
good
love.
job, Campbell, because you're going back across, you always almost nearly lose that point. So down the line just works. Down the line just works. Oh, Tasneem with
40
the
love.
error, the unforced error there. Let's see. Campbell now serving for the match. And goes for the ace and gets the ace to
Campbell. 2
win
sets
the
total.
match and seal the
6-2.
deal.
6-3.
The world number one. The world number one. I don't know if we're gonna keep this format. It's so long. It's so lengthy, and like if this match, because a match like this could literally go over an hour, and if the video happens to be pre-recorded on PlayStation, at least there is a 1 hour cap. You know what I mean? So if this went 3 sets. You know what I mean? It would have possibly been over, and it would then have to be two recordings. So we might have to go back down to the top spin um, thing. But anyway, like I said here, the breakdown for stats: Campbell 67 to 52% leading in first serve win percentage versus the 56 and 25% win of second serve win percentage. 10 aces to 2. Winners 53 to 34. No double faults from either player. Both equal in unforced errors with 9 apiece. Break points 1. Campbell able to have 4 opportunities, converting each one, 100% success rate. Whereas Taz had 4 opportunities as well, only able to bring to convert one, which is 25%. And then just, of course, those, as I said before, Tasneem was doing very well at the net. She should have just kept doing that because she's won 3 quarters, 75% of her net points, whereas Campbell came in 4 times as well and only won 1/4 of that, 25%. So, Campbell doesn't really always look to come in like that, but, you know, like I said, that format, let me see. And then see, the format also dropped the stamina so greatly. It was at 87% when we started. 87%. It's now at 61%. And we're only in the round of 16 quarterfinals. And the Grand Slams, there'll be an extra match in here. There will be the round of 32. So, to be down from 80s to the 60s, 20%, by the time you get to the final, you might be injured. So, it's not really looking the best here. So we don't know that we're gonna really play in this tournament. We might actually withdraw from this tournament just because, like I said, we might end up with an injury and might not be able to play Australia because it's October. Australia starts in January. You know what I mean? And it's like, do you really want to go out here with an injury at the same time? So we might not, because like I said, all the games. Let me see. Let me just see. We're there. So this would be 20. Let's say 40%, 20%. Yeah, by the time you get to the final, you'll be at zero. You would probably get injured, and the person would probably just get a walkover to win. You know what I mean? And look, Belinda, she lost to Brown. She lost. All right, so that's it for today's video. Like I said, when we come back, we'll see. We might play another match. We might play Layla in this format, or we might not. We might just forfeit, retire, bow out of this, just pretend we were injured, have the say we were injured and we could say we were injured and then we could just take a break for Australia, go back to the top spin format. And then that just, I mean, all that does is just put more pressure on us to say, hey, you know what, matter of fact, um, you you just have to, it's harder, put it that way. It's really harder because you have to come up with the answers quicker, right? You don't have 6 games to figure it out. You only have 3, maximum 4 games to figure it out in one set instead of 6, possibly 7 games, you know? So I just wanted to look at her year. But she did win the Persian Gulf Open back in March, so she was a champion of sorts. She won 1 title. Let's look at Leyla Fernandez, though. Let's see what she's won. She's won no titles this year. Wow, interesting. Anything last year? Nothing last year. Nothing this year. The biggest one she's got is semifinal appearance at Wimbledon and Australia and Mutual Madrid. Okay, and that is that.